This is a great honor that we don't take for granted. And it also shows a good neighborliness, a neighbor who comes to you at the time of need. So we are happy. We, Kenya and Uganda, we are brothers. We, of course, have the artificially created borders, which were drawn somewhere in Berlin, where none of our forefathers were represented. Now we become hostage to these borders, artificial borders. They have divided their people across countries. Here you see you have got the Karamojong there and the Turkana. You've got the Pokot in Kenya and Uganda. You've got the Sebei and the Sabaot. You've got the Bukusu and the Bagishu. You've got the Samia, Kenya, and Samia, Uganda. And then you've got, of course, the Luos here, the Luos in Uganda, and so on and so forth. So we have been hostage to these borders, which were created artificially, which have divided our people. And our view is that these borders, we don't need to become impediments to cooperation and working together. This gathering here is not political. It's just cultural, to bring people together, people who share common culture. Because Waswahili wanasema ati mwachamila ni mtumwa. So this is how you develop culture. Culture cannot be static. Culture is dynamic and moves as society grows. And we were able here, you have seen when we were here, and we had the people from Ethiopia. The representative of the king of the Luo in Ethiopia came here with his team and showed us how they do, what they do, which some of which are different, and what do we share in common together. We had the Padola also speaking here. The Acholi were here. The Alur, and so on, even the Luos of Tanzania. So this is a good reunion. And this is not a reunion of politics. You don't talk politics here. Where you live is your country. When you're in Kenya, you're a Kenyan. When you're in Uganda, you're a Ugandan, and so on and so forth. But this also actually emphasizes the need for African unity, because we have become hostage to the borders which were imposed by the colonialists for a long time. And we really think that it is time now to actualize the dreams of the founding fathers of the African Union. I know President Yoweri Museveni proposes the principle of the Federation of the Willing. And I think in pursuit of that principle, if Kenya and Uganda, we can have open borders, it will be a good start. It will be a very good start. I can tell you a lot of people that I know in business, in public service in Kenya, used to work in Uganda. Even in Bondo, you'll find a lot of businessmen who made their money in Uganda or worked in Uganda. And I think the reverse can also be said. So if it is really the Federation of the Willing, probably one of the things that can come out of this Pinluo festival, since our communities stay on both sides of the border, you can pronounce today that beginning from now, any Kenyan can walk across to Uganda, and any Ugandan can walk across to Kenya. And that will be the beginning of the journey of the East African Federation. And you want to see it in our lifetime. We want really to see it in our lifetime.